Hello everybody, happy Crafting Thursday. I'm Debbie Moore and today is the 23rd of July and it's a little bit of a different type of show. Tonight we're going to have an update of what's happening here at Chateau Chomet. Of course there's inspiration, of course there's giveaways and lots of crafty chat because I have some amazing news to share. Oh my goodness, I do not know where to start. I think we should start with the like and share because this will give me an idea of what you want to see more. So let's have a look at the like and share for today, and then what I'll do is I will basically say hello. There's loads of you already on. Do you like decoupage? So for tonight's like and share, this is a little bit different because what you're going to get is you're going to get a gift voucher from Chateau Chomet, which means that you get to choose what you want from the Chateau Chomet website. There's loads of new things coming up on the next week or month, and all you need to do is give me some thumbs up over on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button if you aren't already following Debbie Moore Designs and Chateau Chomet, and of course tell me if you like doing decoupage. Now there's actually two types of decoupage if you didn't know. There's one that you put one layer on top of the other, but then you have decoupage where you actually put it onto a card, or you can put it on a piece of furniture, or you can even put it on MDF. I don't mind either of those. It could be yes, no, all of above. Just let me know. And of course on Facebook, thank you guys for joining me over on Facebook. If you like Debbie Moore Designs, don't forget to give me some thumbs up, some likes, some loves, and it'd be amazing if you could share this page, this feed, because I forgot to actually put it up until this morning. It has been a manic week. Honestly, I have got two people off on holiday and I am covering both their jobs and doing my job at the same time, which, as you can imagine, is not possible, trying to fit in what I normally do as well as what two other people do. So I totally forgot that it was Thursday today until Dave reminded me, which is why on one of the pages I've only just put it up that we are doing an event, so I am so sorry about that. So it would be amazing if you could share the feed, the post to everybody, because that would be great. And also don't forget to tell me if you do like decoupage. It could be either of them. And what do I like? I actually like both of them, but my preference is I love to transform a piece of furniture or transform an MDF piece, mixed media, canvases, add in the actual paper onto that. So that's my favorite one, but not necessarily yours. Just let me know because we are busy designing different decoupage at the moment. Right, let's say hi to a few of you. Loads of you on, thank you. Oh, Angela, thank you for the stars. They'll help me to do more lives and demonstrations. Mwah. Blowing a kiss to you and everybody else. Hi, Mare. Mare won the competition, or one of the competitions last week. So Mare, thank you for entering. I'll be sending that card next week when I'm over in the UK. I've got Angela joined us. She says, another Angela says, good evening, Debbie, Dave, and all the crafting friends around the globe. Hope you're all well. I am well, thank you. I don't know what day of the week it is, honestly. I'm so behind with literally everything. I have got Jennifer joined us, Carolyn, Anne, Leslie, Christine, Carol joined us also as well. Oh, brilliant. Thank you. I've got messages for everybody. I've got Carol also joining us as well. Karen, Sylvia, Jean, Pauline, Anna, hello. I love that your message, Anna. She says, good evening, Debbie, Dave, and my crafting lovelies. Over on YouTube, there's loads of you guys. Thank you for joining. Let me just go to the top. Don't forget to give me some thumbs up. We have got loads of you, I should say, joining. I've got Dawn. So now I'm so ready to sit and craft. Hi. I've also got Nikki, Marsha, Teresa, Charlotte. Also, she said, looking forward to what's new. I can tell you now, nearly everything, well, actually not everything, I would say at least 8 new kits is what I have on this show, and they're all for the Chateau Chomet. I've got Janet joined us, Janet Claydon, and also Janet Austin from North Carolina. You both said hi at the same time. I've got Christine. She says, hi all from a sunny Fraserburg. Where's Fraserburg? I don't think I know that, but hello Christine, thank you for joining us. I've got Patricia, I love what you put, Nikki. She says, I love decoupage. Loads of you are loving decoupage. I've got, hi Chris and Yvonne, and another Patricia. Chris has put, I love decoupage. It's my favourite way of crafting. Ah, that's handy to know. I have Margaret joined us as well. And I have got Terry, Karen, as well as Anne joined us. Dawn says, yes, I love decoupage. The more layers, the better. Love it on cards, scrapbook pages and boxes. Thank you for like and sharing. I've got Shadia just joined us. Okay, I've got Sue as well. Sue, well, remind me. I've just seen your name and I've just realised I haven't sent out. I'm going to do it today, well, later today or tomorrow morning. Sue, your prize is due to go out because you won a competition. Yes, I'm going to write this down, prize. So keep an eye out and for that as well. Oops, talking drinks. It's very warm here in France. Not as warm as it has been, but it is warm when we have to stay inside all day. Right, let's put that over there so I don't knock it over. Where am I? I have got, oh my goodness. Shadia says, you look giddy, my friend. Maybe exhausted. Maybe caffeine crazy because I'm trying to juggle everything. But yeah, I can relate. Maz says, I love decoupage because I love cutting out. Lucille, hello. She says, I love decoupage as well. Loads of you loving decoupage. Hi, Betty and Valerie. Thank you for joining us. Hi, Wendy says, hi, Debbie and Dave. Lovely to talk to you today. Yes, Wendy. A lot of you know I'm covering Jessica. And so basically the office phone has been transferred to my UK phone. So don't panic thinking that you're ringing France, you're ringing the UK. But I have been on phones all week as well. So it has been a bit crazy so far this week. Poor Zoe has been so busy trying to get all the pre-orders out, all the Hobby Maker orders. We've had we've had Jessica off, Helen off. Sharon and Kimberly have helped today in the office to try and get hundreds of orders out, all the pre-orders. So we're a bit behind with the admin, so don't panic. A lot of orders are on the way. I can genuinely say that I think Mr. Postman is not happy with me at the moment, the amount of orders that have gone out. I have got Caroline joined us, and Carolyn. So Caroline likes decoupage. And she likes making layers on the cards. And Caroline says, yes, I like decoupage. Also, you have inverted decoupage. That's so true. I have got another Patricia joined us. Hi, Shazza. She's Debbie. I love decoupage. That didn't even make sense. I love decoupage cards and 3D. Thank you guys for joining. Vanessa says, hi Debbie and everybody. Debbie, has the invoice of Tuesday been sent out? I haven't received mine yet. No. Some of them have, but some of them haven't. I genuinely, been trying for the last 2 days. I have sent out hundreds of emails today of pre-orders for digital downloads, and I have been juggling with invoicing as well. So what I've decided, any invoicing that I haven't done, okay, and then if you order on tonight's show, don't forget it will go out together, unless it's obviously a pre-order and you don't mind waiting. So Vanessa, they will be done tomorrow. I have got Margaret just joined us saying, evening Debbie, Dave and everybody, hope you're well. Hubby is coming home from hospital tomorrow. That's amazing, Margaret. I'm so glad. Hi Jackie, thank you for joining us. I have got, wow, so many messages coming through. I have also got Teresa joined us who likes decoupage. You're all loving decoupage on cards. Hi Elizabeth, thank you for joining us. And I have got Maggie's Crafts, hopefully that said that right, saying hi on YouTube. And Jane, you're not late Jane, you're just in time. How are we doing with the numbers, Dave? While I'm saying hello, could you let me know? I've got Lorraine joined us, Julie, Stephen, Kate. She says, hi Debbie and Dave, hope you're not working too hard today. Kate, that's the understatement. I can honestly say today has been the craziest day so far in my life. How are we doing for numbers?
On YouTube it's 50% likes.
Okay.
And on YouTube, on Facebook, it is about 90%.
So only 50% of you on YouTube like me. So if you would like to see more Debbie More Designs, remember every time you give me a thumbs up, every time you hit that like button, that love button, the follow or comment, it really does help. And this is why I always say, okay, if you can share your love of Debbie More Designs, that would be amazing. And I will be picking 2 winners, and this has never been happened before, for winning gift vouchers of £10 each, one on YouTube and one on Facebook. So don't forget to tell me if you like decoupage and give me some likes over on YouTube and Facebook. I've got Pauline just joined us as well. I'm going through the messages so quickly, everybody, because there's so many of you on. I've got Penny as well over on YouTube. Oh, Carolyn, thank you for sending me stars. Thank you for that. They'll help me to do more lives and demonstrations. I've got Kay. Hello, she says, I don't mind decoupage, but not keen on all the cutting. Many years ago, I did decoupage on a curtain pole and all of the rings. My goodness, the results were amazing. I bet that took time to cut out. Karen said, good grief, you must be frazzled. Yes, I am. I've got Patricia. She's back on Facebook and giving me stars. Thank you, Patricia. That's amazing. And Mare says you're keeping the postal services in business. Yes. I mean, it's really good, everybody. I am not complaining. I just wish I could clone me. And obviously, I wasn't really organised, not thinking about it. So when Jessica said, could I have some time off? I said yes. Not thinking that I already had Helen off. Because Helen, there's 8 of us. 7 of us and a half. Basically, the main team is Dave and I in France. And we look after design and website and production. And then there is Zoe and Jessica in the UK in the Darlington office. And they look after processing, as in sending orders out, answering normally the phone and the emails. So you can imagine they're quite busy and deal with the stock. Then I have Gordon and Helen that help me in design, that work from home. And then recently Lois is helping with the sample department. And also Sharon is helping me as well. So we have got some extra team members, and then of course we've got all the volunteers, which I could not do without, helping not just on Chateau Chomet but also on Debbie More Designs. However, when I said yes to Helen to have time off and also Jessica, I totally forgot that I had to cover both those jobs. So don't worry, we will be fine. Hi Jackie, you're not late. We are just saying hi to everybody. I've also got Christine, Margaret. Jennifer says, I got my download for the baubles today. They are fabulous. Oh my goodness, they are. Which reminds me, for anybody, and I will be sending out an email tomorrow, okay, with regard to anybody that's ordered the MDF baubles. So I think there is about 20 of you. I need to double check, but essentially there has been an issue with that delivery. That delivery now is not coming in until the back end of next week. So I'll be sending you out an email to see if you don't mind waiting or if you want a refund, which I totally understand. And these are the blank baubles. So for those of you that have been waiting for that order, keep an eye out tomorrow for an email. Okay, so I have got Christine saying she's been making Christmas Town shaped cards today, cutting down a dead tree, planting a hazelnut tree and pampas grass. So being a bit occupied today. That is just amazing, Christine. I wish I could have been in the garden today doing stuff. And Carolyn says, Debbie, I have downloaded all the pages from issue 77. Cannot wait to print and play. Oh my goodness, that is amazing. Oh, Sandra, she says, hi everybody, hope you're all well. I'm suffering from shingles again, really painful, but I'll survive. Oh, bless you, Sandra. Now, I can tell you, because I was supposed to post it before the live went live, if that is even English. Sandra, you won the horse competition card. And I will post that after this live. I forgot to upload it as the second winner. So hopefully that will cheer you up a little bit, Sandra. That will be on its way to you next week, because obviously I'm bringing it over from France. I have got Shazza says, Debbie, I've been making your Christmas crackers. I love them. You and me both. I can't wait till I get to play a bit more. Oh my goodness. Anna, what have you put? She said, new projects. Oh, my poor bank balance. I do say you don't have to buy. So let's just talk about, and then I'll come back to saying hi to a few people. So remember, this show is a little bit different. So this relax, okay, before we go into crafting products, and also I've got a little demo on one of the products on tonight's show. Tonight's show is just to give you an update. We've got some sneak peeks. Well, not sneak peeks. Essentially, they are really, I suppose. Pictures of what's coming up. I've got some exciting news to share with you. Although this is about Debbie Moore Designs, essentially it's all about what's happening here at the Chateau. So if you have questions or queries, let me know. So let's just tell you about what we've been up to here. This last 4 weeks has been crazy. Doing DIY in between doing our day job. A lot of you know that Dave and I are renovating a chateau in France with the aim of doing arts and craft workshops and events on site, also online, which we've already started quite a few of the online workshops. However, we have even started now. We've had our big event, one of our big events already, where we rented out the chateau grounds and a couple of the rooms to do some, basically it was a day of workshops, which was amazing. I've got some imagery about that, so I'll show you that. But the other thing that is really exciting, which I'm not too sure if I've mentioned it, I might have mentioned it a little bit, we have finally done one of our gîtes, okay? And on site we have 2 gîtes. Well, actually we have 3, but 2 of them need just updating, and which is what we've been working on. And I suppose not just updating, we put a new ceiling in, we have put coving in, we put floor down, we have learned how to do something called coving ends, which I love but took time. I will show you some pictures. So we're going to share some pictures and you can ask questions about what's happening with the chateau. Some of you may have seen that we're back on Channel 4 last Thursday, I think Friday. You can watch that on Catchup on Channel 4. We are so behind. We haven't uploaded anything recently on our Creating Our Dream Chateau. We are trying, but it's just having the time. So we're going to have some pictures come up of what is happening behind the scenes, as you can see on Channel 4, Chateau DIY. So Chateau Chomet, we are really now into our 2nd year of renovating, which sounds grand and it sounds like we've done loads, but essentially we've been tidying. What you all have to realize is we literally do work 5 days a week. So the renovation or tidying and going through all the rooms that are on this, we have, just in the chateau alone, we have 4 areas. We have obviously the cellar, we have the 1st floor, we have the 2nd floor, and we have the attic. Have I missed one? ground floor. So I missed one. And so we have been so busy sorting them and renovating them. What's the next picture? If you just put pictures up. So this is one of the rooms that we've just finished in the gîte. And I need to take a better picture, I know. Dave told me off. He said my phone wasn't sharp enough. But essentially, I don't know if you can see, it's got new coving up, we've got a new ceiling. Dave, with the help of Mark, put a new ceiling up, so that was a joy, learning how to do that. And of course, I was putting up wallpaper with Dave, but the other thing is Dave put down a brand new floor that you can see there. And of course, it's learning how to deal with a room that doesn't have straight lines, because, you know, modern houses normally are straight. This is a very old chateau that the rooms or the walls are not straight. So poor Dave had to be cutting all these gorgeous, beautiful wood panels to make sure that it fitted on the edges. And then, of course, there is, right, ignore the whole bit, okay, because that's what we're working on at the moment. But look at the end. That's called a cove-in stop. Can you see that? It took us an hour to work out how to do that, but I love it. I love it. It is so gorgeous how to finish it off. Obviously, we still have to do round the top bit there, which we are trying to work out how to deal with it because it's got a suspended ceiling in. But it has been absolutely crazy when it comes to this, okay? So that is one of my new favourite things to do in DIY. It's called a coving stop, which is, it stops. That's exactly what it is. But it's not straightforward. You have to do it in, how many pieces was it? Was it 2, Dave?
Yeah.
2 pieces, okay? And then you're supposed to fill it and it's supposed to be smooth. So that was our first attempt. So we zoom back out and then, there you go. I had my first event and I'm teaching in the workshop space there. I was teaching a class there with some amazing locals from around the area of, well, it's not just Trenya, it's round about a 2-mile radius. They came from near and far to actually join in our workshop day. So essentially it's a really good room to have, okay, it was bright, it was just so much space. We only had, we split the class so then we could actually have it different people in different times. We come out of that, so the other thing to let you know, is there another picture? So just remember this picture. Because it's been warm, the sunflower fields that normally come out mainly in August started coming out the last few weeks. So that is a sunflower field just outside our village. And I am looking forward to when they all are out. But how gorgeous is that, everybody? So let's put on the front camera, okay? So if you have any questions with regard to what we've been doing. Okay, so I will come back to it. Hi, Paul and Debbie. I will also get all my Chateau Chomet pending orders this weekend too. Oh gosh. Okay, loads of people. Oh, Dawn loves the room. Thank you, guys. It has been crazy. I have designed a range called a fabric range with Sewing Street called Chateau Chomet Rose, and Nicola and I have been creating some beautiful images. Nicola actually did a quilt that I designed, so we'll be showing that in the next one. I'm just, so I think I'll be showing that next month because I just want to finish a couple of cushions. The chandeliers look stunning, Margaret says. Well, there's a story behind that, Margaret. The chandelier, we'll put that picture on again if we can, Dave. The chandelier actually belonged to my mum. I don't know if you're aware, but my mum used to run the craft shop in Darlington, and she also ran a wedding house, which catered obviously for stationery and organising wedding stationery. Did you know there's 27 different stationeries? That chandelier was one of 3 that was in her, she had the most gorgeous ornate ceiling, and it was in the shop. So it fits beautifully in this room, and it's lovely that I've got a piece of her that I can, every time I look at that, I remember my mum. So thank you for that, noticing. It is a gorgeous chandelier. Elizabeth's put, my house was built in 1959 and I don't have any straight walls. None of the corners are 90 degrees. Oh, wow. Okay, so many questions. I'm trying to read them as quickly as possible. I have got, thank you guys for sending me stars from Jackie and Sue. You guys are amazing. Thank you for joining me tonight. What do you do? So Shadia's put, well, Debbie, see what you do Christmas in July, then no vacation around this time are for too many as you will be left behind. Oh, I see what you're saying. Don't worry, I am taking some time off when Jessica is back. Okay, so I will try. I'm just trying to see if there's any other messages. If you have any questions, please let me know. Dan says, Debbie, how do I find the items I've purchased of Chateau Chomet? It's downloaded at a later date. Okay, that's a good question. So, Chateau Chomet website is actually really, really good. Of Debbi Moore Design's website is good, but Chateau Chomet website is even better. Because if there's a pre-order, okay, with the Chateau Chomet items, of course, what happens is it loads up on your account. So, for example, there's a couple of items that are not in from tonight's show till next week and the week after on the dates. So if you remember the dates, you can go onto your account and download it when it's ready. You just log into your account, Diane. I hope that helps. I love everybody and for the update. So at the moment, we are doing so much juggling with our day jobs, and we're doing a little bit because it's been really warm in France. I think it got up to about, was it like 39 one time, Dave? I think the temperature did go up to 39. So you can imagine how we can't do DIY too much at the moment because it's so warm. So realistically, when it comes to the chateau, the exciting news, that's one exciting news. With regard, we're finally getting the gîte done, which means that we can have people stay on site. So that's really exciting, and they'll go live hopefully very, very soon. So keep an eye out on the Chateau website. But then we are working with an amazing lady called Melissa. Have you got her logo, please, Dev? And she is actually in partnership with me with regard to the Chateau Chomet lace. And this is very, very exciting. Her company is called Simply Vintage Designs. And she'll be attending the show next weekend. And I have actually got some tickets that I'm going to give away. So for those of you that remember the lace, okay, she's going to be at the Festival of Quilts from the 30th of July to the 2nd of August in Birmingham. So I don't know if anybody's wanting to go to the Festival of Quilts next weekend. I have got three sets of 2 tickets. Have I said that right, Deb? 3 pairs of tickets to give away. And that's to go on Friday, Saturday or Sunday. So, have you got a picture of the lace? So I think it's in the main one. A lot of you may remember I found loads of lace. But what you don't know is I didn't just find 1 or 2 or even 3 boxes. I found about 15 boxes of lace, and obviously I don't know enough about lace, which hence me working with this beautiful collection of products. I'm just trying to think. There you go. So there's a picture of one of the lace. So Melissa from her have you got that logo again? I need to write that down. Simply Vintage. Remember, it's been a long day, everybody. But Melissa from Simply Vintage is going to be looking after the lace side, the physical lace. And because of that, if you would like to win some tickets either on YouTube or Facebook. Are we across the other platform as well, Dave?
Yes, I think so.
We're on Creating Our Dream Chateau Live there as well. Simply put the word vintage in the comments, and I'll be picking somebody to win a set of tickets. I've got 3 sets to give away, and that's next weekend. Okay, so where am I with loads of questions? I'm going to try and answer them while you all put that in. I have got Maureen just joined us. Thank you, Maureen. Everybody is asking questions. Hi, Mandy. Hi, Michael says, do you have a swimming pool? No, I don't have a swimming pool. At the moment, I have a hot tub out there, which is great for us. But the aim is that we will eventually have, one of those big hot tubs. I think it's like for 10 people or something like that. So when we finish doing the outdoor area, that's what we plan to have, but not at the moment. What you have to realise, everybody, is the chateau was empty for about 8 years, 10 years, so it's overgrown. I actually met a wonderful lady who used to actually come here when she was 8 years old. And she was telling me that it was actually a boarding school camp. So she used to come here for 3 weeks, and there used to be about 30, 50 children here. Isn't that amazing? And she stayed in the room above here, in one of the attic rooms on the 2nd floor, and she said that her dormitory had 7 children in. I only found that out, was it yesterday or the day before? I found that out, she popped and see us on, it was yesterday, Wednesday, actually, and it was such a big surprise. And she wanted to have a look at the rooms. But isn't that amazing? I didn't even know that. So we're finding new things out at Chateau because we don't have the history. Other than Christine sent us some history, which is amazing, we don't have the history of what the Chateau had been. And so to find out that in the 1990s, the Chateau was a holiday camp for a few years, and the village ran it, which is amazing. Okay, so I am going to get started. There's quite a few of you who want to win these tickets. Brilliant. Please can we have vintage, Debbie? You know the word vintage is to win a pair of tickets, everybody. So that is what we're doing. Pauline says, how cool is it getting history of your home? It's amazing. And I'm really excited. We have a library that I think we showed you a picture last month or the month before. That is going to be our winter project. And we're hoping we're going to find loads of things in there. Right, are you ready for some brand new products? I have got loads of new products now. The one thing I need to stress with regard to tonight's show is a Chateau Chomet show. So all the products that are on tonight are for Chateau Chomet, which means not all of them are loaded up on the website. They will be loaded up by tomorrow morning if you want to go direct after the show. They won't be there tonight, everybody, but they'll all be there tomorrow. But anybody that buys any of the products tonight, you are helping to bring back this amazing chateau to life, because all the proceeds go back to the chateau. And I just can't wait to share all the beautiful room renovations that we're working on and planning in the next month or two, which I'm keeping stum at the moment because we are not there yet to share, but keep an eye out. So if you buy anything, something from we have an item from $3.99. If you buy that, you are actually helping the Chateau Chomet. So what that means, everybody, is your email invoice will come from Chateau Chomet website, so bear that in mind. Okay, I am going to get started unless anybody has any questions. Oh, Janet, bless you, said, hi, not feeling great, was at the doctor's today and she's giving me some painkillers. I'm sending prayers and well wishes for your speedy recovery, Janet. I hope you feel better very, very soon. Okay, oh my goodness. I have got Gemma joined us as well. We are going to get started with the show, and I'm just going to talk to you for those people who I've never actually ordered this way. So obviously this is a Chateau Chomet show, and we've got brand new products launching for the Chateau, and they'll be all loaded up tomorrow morning by 10 o'clock. The one thing I would say is some of them are pre-orders, some of them are due in tomorrow, and some of them are due in next week or the week after. So let's get started. I have Peggy says, hi Debbie and Deb and all, on a little late, was driving and could only listen to it. Well, you're here in time. Sandra, I think I missed a message. I hope you feel better very, very soon. We're going to start off with the first item. So the first item that we have on tonight's show, just to explain how it works. Now, I say this to you every week. This is a Thursday show. So we have giveaways happening in this show. So if you don't want to order, you don't have to order. However, if you do want to order, I'm going to tell you how easy it is to order. So the first item that we have is CCW76. And it is the offer of the month, the Hortensia Notebook. And it is only $3.99. This is actually a download, by the way. I should have put the word download there. And what I've got on there is, you will go into more detail when we come to it, but how it works, everybody, is you put the CCW 76 in whatever platform you're in. You could be on Creating Our Dream Chateau, you could be on YouTube, you could be on Facebook on Debbie Moore Designs. All you need to do is put that in, and the show will be processed tomorrow. Now, if this is your first time participating, make sure you put or send me an email invoice with your, send me an email with your contact details and, of course, your email. Of course, you can also send it on Messenger. Now, with the offer of the month, this is a notebook. We'll come to it in a second. The show will be processed tomorrow morning, and what will happen is you'll get an email invoice that you can click on it and pay by debit card and credit card, as well as PayPal over 3 installments. My website is chateauchomet.com, and if you don't receive your email confirmation, please contact us, because I will get all these out tomorrow. So if you have an outstanding email invoice from Tuesday's show, they will be sent out together, so you only pay one postage unless you stress otherwise. The telephone number is 07553 457 168. You can send us an email at info@chateauchomet.com or info@debbiemoredesigns.com. Of course, you can also private message us at Creating Our Dream Chateau or at Debbie Moore Designs. So there's all my T's and C's, all the housekeeping sorted out. I am looking after all areas at the moment because Jessica is on holiday this week and next week. So if you have any questions or queries, pop them in. Now, while I have been going through that, I've had a couple of queries. Diane said, Debbie, when I go to Chateau Chomet page and go into the account, it goes to Debbie Moore account and orders. Let me just show you where to go. Shall we just do that, Dev? So we'll go to the Chateau Chomet website, because Diane, I don't know how that is possible. Okay. If you go to Chateau Chomet, and it has to be chateauchomet.com, and you'll be able to just go through, and let's have a look. We'll get to that in a moment. Oh, loads of you have ordered it. Karen says, Debbie, is the lace dyes in stock? They should be, Carolyn. We actually have them on tonight's show, so they should be. So there is the Chateau Chomet website. Now, if you have an account, you have to go into my account. That's at the top right there, before affiliations, just there. You click in there and you type in your details, Diane. And by rights, okay, if you've already registered, you just put your email address where you register. If you haven't registered, sorry, if you want to. Or you can just log in your details with your username and email address. And of course, if you can't remember, you can put lost your password and do it again. Okay, so hopefully that answers your question, Diane. I am going to start off by showing you the offer of the month, which is an Hortensia notebook, but it's also a journal, everybody. Honestly, look at this. Terry, you've put the word simply vintage, but Terry, aren't you based in the States? The Simply Vintage is a competition, or the word vintage, to get some tickets to go to a show in Birmingham at the weekend. And it's in the UK. It's not Birmingham in the States. So I'm sorry if I did not make that clear. Right, okay, let's zoom in. So this is the Hortensia notebook, which you can turn into a journal if you want to. $3.99, and you're getting all these sheets. So you're getting the covers, you are getting the writing paper. If you scroll down, you'll be able to see that you are getting what we call the cut-up sheet, that you can actually decide what you want to put on it. And of course, you have got those extra sheets for you to even want to make a memory book. $3.99, everybody. It is amazing. I will read that message out in a second, bear with me. So as you can see there, this is off of the month Hortensia notebook, but it can also be a journal, and it can be a memory book. So I've got a couple of messages on, so let me just answer those. With regard to invoices, I am behind. There was loads of you ordered on Tuesday, which is amazing. So Sue, don't worry. I will be sending, if you order anything tonight, it'll be all merged into one postage. Okay. But even if you don't order tonight, all the email invoices will be sent out tomorrow. So I apologize for the delay. And also, yes, you can order it now, Terry, not a problem whatsoever. Is the notebook a download? Yes, I'm so sorry. It should have the word download on there, and that's my fault for not putting the word download on there. So talking of lace, I'm very excited about showing you this next kit. So we're going to be bringing out something called Paper Essentials. And this next item that we're going to show you in a second is CCW77. And it is the brand new paper lace kit or download. Now you are getting 12 sheets, all different, everybody. And of course it comes with a forever code. And this is CCW77. If we zoom in, you can see it. Paper Essentials is a new type of basically range that we're bringing out. So this is the Paper Essentials, and it's a kit and pre-printed. If we zoom out just a little so we can see the full sheet in one go, so you'll be able to see that you get a whole variety of beautiful lace images. So we've had lots of people say to me, why don't I do digital as well as the dies? We are now going to be doing digital lace, and this first kit is blues and creams that you can see there. Now it's available as a download as well as a physical. So this download will be available from tomorrow. It'll go live tomorrow. The pre-printed kits will be in next week. But this is exciting because we always need it. So we're showing you all the different ones. They are lovely. CCW77, $6.99 for the physical kit. 12 different sheets. You get different types. Honestly, amazing. Talking amazing, Diane said, thank you, Debbie. Followed your instructions and found my account. Many thanks. Brilliant, Diane. I'm so glad you found it. So this is one, everybody, that you'll want, okay? Because I don't have all the dies for these like this, but we now do the paper ones. Are they easy to cut out? You just go around the outside. Yes, I've done it very easy, Christine, okay? You can have a look at the full, when they'll be loaded up tomorrow, so you can have a look at that. Hi Michael, she says, do you have dies to go with the paper lace kit? No. Okay, I have, this is a brand new one. We don't have all the dies for them. It's something that we're working on. But for now, they are simply like that. So Pauline's put, did issue 77 sell out? I was late with the payment and missed the freebies of Tiny Tales, but want to see if I made it in time before selling out. Thank you, Debbie. So Terry, we literally are very new with SVGs. Pauline, you haven't missed out. And if you just put issue 77 with gift in here, I will make sure you get the gift, Pauline. So don't worry, you have not missed out. Okay, it's just not on the website because we only offered it for a small period of time with a gift for our lovely customers on our live show. But if you have missed out and forgot to order, just put issue 77 with gift and I'll make sure you get it. There, $16.99 is the actual issue 77. A lot of orders have gone out for issue 77. It's been the most busiest issue we've had in probably about 4 years. Okay, so Peggy's put the lace would be pretty printed on parchment. Yes, I totally agree with you. It is a gorgeous collection. So this is CCW77. We'll put the front cover on again. You are getting 12 sheets in total. And it's very exciting. Okay, so this is the blue and the cream to start off with, and you are getting different ones. There is 12 in total. They're A4 sheets, and of course, because you'll get a digital forever code with it, you can make them bigger and smaller, so it'll become one of your basic one. For those people who've been asking about dies, we will aim to get dies, but they are not ready yet. Okay, remember we're a very small team. So it is on my list to do that, okay? Okay, so Christine says, I don't think that I have got the gift. I paid for it unless I lost the plot. So it depends when you ordered it, Christine, okay? And I can tell when you ordered it by looking at your order because it lists the gift on your order. Private message me and I'll get you all sorted out, don't worry. So that's CCW77. Now, very exciting. Now, I've had quite a few people asking me about the next item. So we have brought it back for anybody that is interested in it. So the next item is CCW78, everybody. And this is Craft a Month Toppers subscription. And it starts August. So every month, we started in January, brought this out in January. Okay. Now, every month we bring a topper kit that's $8.99 with 16 toppers. Normally, depending on what type of toppers it is, normally there is 8 or 10 and duplicated on some of them. But you get 16 toppers for normally $8.99. However, we did a subscription offer and I've had a couple of people asking for the subscription to be back. So if you want the subscription of Craft a Month Toppers subscription, it will start next month. It's £77 instead of £107.88. So that's an initial saving of over £30 on the topper kits. So I can't remember. I did have a calculator here. What did I do with the calculator? Ah, there. Because I knew I needed to work this out. So that means that instead of $8.99 for your topper kit, you are only paying $6.41 for your topper kit. How crazy is that? And you are saving, let me just work this out, really £42 from your original price. So if anybody wants it, please pop it down. Of course, the digital download, you would normally pay $7.99, okay, for that. And this time is only £55. If you are wanting it, bear with me, $7.99, so it would have normally be $7.99, and that would have cost you, oh gosh, what's going on? So I can't add up. That would normally cost you £95.88. So to pay £55 for the download, you get 12 months worth of craft toppers. So if anybody wants it, it's CCW78. If you want the download, it's CCW78D. Okay. So I've got a message for a couple of people. Right, okay. Anna said the monthly subscription is great and well worth every penny. Brilliant, Anna. Just wait to see what's happening next month. Andrea says, I'm still unable to download my Cheers for Christmas shaped cards. I'm clicking on the download and it's just, where am I? And it's just sending me back to the same page. So, Andrea, I sent out an email today, okay? I sent out an email today to everybody. The Cheers for Christmas shaped cards, check out your inbox because I sent that all out today because that only came into stock last night, okay? So if you've ordered it before last night or before yesterday afternoon, the Cheers for Christmas shaped cards, they actually weren't available. So if you're clicking on your account, on the Debbi Moore Designs account, it won't be there. You'll get it via an email. Hopefully that makes sense for anybody. Okay, so, right. So that was CCW78. Now we need a drum roll. Oh, we're not ready for a drum roll. Well, you tell me when. I can keep on talking. Sandra says, if you're thinking about this, just go for it. It's really worthwhile. Thank you for that. Honestly, it is gorgeous. Patricia says, Craft a Month is a fantastic subscription. Thank you. Are you ready? Okay, so that means there's something really exciting happening. So, now don't order it if you're already a subscriber. So the subscription, Craft a Month toppers, is that English? August toppers are our brand new The Merry Snowman Christmas collection. Let me show you what it is. So of course it's $8.99 instead of $14.99, and it will zoom in a little bit more so you can see the new snowman, everybody. So Sandra, if you're watching, I did tell you that the Christmas ones will be in August. So you are getting Christmas toppers for your subscription. And this is CCW 79. If you're not part of the subscription and just want the toppers, there you go, everybody. You are getting 16 toppers for only $8.99 with a forever code, of course. And if you want it as a download, it's CCW 79D. And we've got some imagery to show you. Oh, they are cute, Sandra. She's put on my how cute they are. So let me show you some of the pages. Let's zoom in. I love this one. Look at the puppy. The puppy wants the hot chocolate. So you have got, we'll zoom out just a little bit so we can see all four together. CCW 79 is the download at $7.99. Of course, if you, oh, look how cute that is. We've got a couple of more. So you are getting 16 sheets for the physical kit, CCW 79. Remember, these are not on the website yet. They'll be loaded up tomorrow. You've got a sneak peek. How is the shipping handled in the States? Peggy, it's the same as you do for Debbi Moore Designs. So if you've ordered from Debbi Moore Designs, it'll be merged together and Jessica will sort out all your shipping. Marsha says, got the email and have already downloaded. The envelopes are beautiful. Marsha must be on about the Cheers for Christmas. So who was asking me about Cheers for Christmas? So many messages. Andrea was asking me. So Andrea, check your emails for me. So there should be another one. There should be 3. Look at that one. I think the snowman falling over is hilarious. So you have got CCW 79. So can you put on the other side, Dev, the subscription? So if anybody is wanting a subscription for the toppers, so this we now do for Chateau Chomet, it's a topper kit. Okay, it's a subscription, it's a special kit, and it's designed every month, and it comes out normally about the second week in the month. Okay, so this will be coming out, as I said, this is the August one. Can you put the other number on the other side, please? Can I have both of them on so people can see? CCW 78 is the subscription. And we'll put it on the other side, everybody. CCW 79. So if you don't want the subscription, it's only $8.99 instead of $14.99. We will be then putting the prices back up. I just need to get more organized. And that price will be $14.99. At CCW 79, Merry Snowman Christmas Topper Kit. It comes with a forever code. There's 16 sheets. And we'll put the front sheet in front of me so you can see what you are getting. Oh my goodness, there's so many on here for you to go with. It is, can we sell what we make? Michael's put. Of course you can. Okay, you can. We have a very easy angel policy. So look at this, everybody. This is the brand new, the Merry Snowman topper kit. If you would like it as just a topper kit, it's CCW79, or if you want the download, it's CCW79D. Now remember, it is not out for you, ready for you to download for a couple of weeks. So you need to decide which one you want. If you have the subscription, everybody, okay, don't be ordering this, because this is your August topper kit. And if you want the actual subscription, there's the prices, everybody. So you can work out the maths. So normally, okay, instead of $7.99, if you spend the download price of £55, you are paying only £4.58 for your topper kit every month. So you need to decide what you would like to do. So this is CCW79, and that is the Merry Snowman Christmas topper kit, or the subscription that you can see there. Right, we're going to put the front camera on, and before we go on to the next one, I just need to answer a couple of people, everybody. Christian says, the snowman falling over did it for me. Yeah, I picked that one. Just wait to see. I've got some other humorous ones as well in this collection. So let me first explain. Michael's asked me about, can you sell what you make? The answer is yes. Our angel policy is this: make as many cards as you want, or projects as you want, or any type of crafting item, as long as you sell them for yourself and for charity. If you want to go down the commercial route and want to do bigger and batch ones, okay, we do have a licensing agreement that you can actually contact us about. But as a rule, most crafters are making and selling for themselves. You can go for it, okay? It's only when you start actually making and selling to shops, that's where things change. Or the only thing we don't allow you to do is print off the sheets and sell the sheets, which is self-explanatory, okay? So that answers that question. I have got, where are we? I've got, Maureen says, I downloaded my Cheers for Christmas today. Beautiful. Love the envelopes. Brilliant. Good. I'm glad that you've got them all. Okay, they've all come through. Patricia said she received a nativity set today. It's beautiful. Wait till you see what's coming up, Patricia. Honestly, there's some amazing designs. Hi, Jean. I'm glad you like them. I don't think I've said hello to Marianne and Carmen. Thank you for joining us. We are going to move on to the next one. So what we started to do now is do a separate backing paper kit for the toppers if you want it. So we've done it this way. So the next item, which I've put over here, it is CCW80, the Christmas paper kit or download. So we've done it. I mean, look at the price for the download, everybody. I've given you as a really special price. So if you want the physical kit, you are getting 12 Christmas papers and the download for $7.99. And that is CCW80. And if you want it as a download, which is only CCW80D, $4.99. Absolutely gorgeous, and they will go with that collection. So we've done it as a special, and these are some of the papers that you're going to get. They're all coming in next week, so you'll be able to see them all. Take advantage of this price. That price is wrong at the bottom, $19.99. It should be $9.99, but still, everybody, $4.99 for the download. It is amazing. Any new dies? Not on this particular show, okay, but we have got some dies coming in that are due in. I have got CCW80. I love that one. Can we zoom in a little bit? It's one of my favourite ones, one of my new favourites, because if you could print this off and make it as a wrapping paper, and this on vellum would be amazing. So you've got CCW80. D is $4.99. CCW80 physical is $7.99. Karen, hello. She says, have you got some easy anniversary card kits, please? Just the celebration one, Tracy, and that's an easy one. Check out, I think there's a pink option or a blue option, and that covers everything. So this is, look, snowman there as well. This is CCW80, and it goes with, obviously, the new collection of the Very Merry Snowman collection. So CCW80, if you want the physical kit, it is only $7.99. Of course, if you want it as a download, it is only $4.99. So just sticking, I'm just going to see where we are with everything, talking about the lace. People have been asking me about the lace, so we're going to quickly have a look at a couple of items that are back in stock for you to choose from. So let's start off with the CCW 68, the lace strips. If you haven't got it, go for it. Now, I had, just make sure I get it. I'll just grab a card. So the lace strips, you can put them on everything. I'm sure I put them on a card. Just bear with me, everybody. So we have this one. This has gone limited. So if you haven't got yours, add it to your list, everybody. So let me just show you. We'll put the top cameras on. I've just grabbed 2 cards from last week's show. But you can get the idea. So look at this. So you can see there's the lace. That looks like real, but it isn't. It's the dye. Okay, and there's one there. And that's the dye there. And then I'll just grab this other one. So remember, everybody, this is inspired by the lace that we found here at the chateau. So this has gone limited. So if you would like it, add it. I'm trying to find, I thought I had another one with it on, but I haven't. So this is CCW 68, everybody, and it is absolutely gorgeous. So if you haven't got it, add it to your list, honestly. It will sell out very, very soon. So we have got, then we have the other one, which is the original one, everybody. I'm just going to move that to one side, which of course is CCW 33. And you can see it, part of one there. So this one has, I've got a handful left, okay? CCW 33, and I'm going to show you this. A lot of you have already got this. This is the one that you die cut once and it comes apart and you have different layers. If we can zoom in, do we have a second picture? Oh no, we won't have a second picture for that. Mare says, do the lace dyes work better on card or paper? Well, you can get away with thick paper, okay? It depends on your die cut machine, Mare, okay? They work for me on both. Lace, I can generate them, or should say use them on paper as well as card. But I do know some people have issues with papers depending on your machine. So you need to make sure you have, that you can actually have thin dies in your machine. There you go, look at that. There we go. So that is from the wedding collection. That's for Wedding Dreams, I think it's called. This, if you've missed out on that wedding one. But we have now gone limited if you haven't already got that. So that is CCW33. Mare says paper curls up. Yes. So therefore use thin card. Okay? Or lots of glue. Depending on which one that you use. And then the other thing to let you know, which I'm very excited about. Dave, can you go and get it while I talk to people? The mug. The physical mug, I haven't got it here. We'll put it up. CCW41. Can you put the code up though first? CCW41. We have the Chateau Chomet mug back in stock, everybody. Dave's going to go and get it because I forgot to remind him. But CCW41, the Chateau Chomet mug, is now back in stock. Okay, that will be shipped out from next week, everybody. So if you missed out on it last time, we have it back in stock. And there it is. But that picture does not do it justice. A lot of you bought it. So a lot of you bought it, and honestly, it's gorgeous. So some paper do curl. It depends on the paper. Okay, use thin card if you find it easier. when you die cutting it all out. And Jackie says, if you use white or cream paper, they look more realistic. Yeah, you can use whichever ones you find easier. Honestly, it is their gorgeous collection that's been inspired by the Chateau. So talking about inspired, so we're going to show you that is now back in stock. So if you haven't got it, grab yours where you can. Anna says, I love my mug. And Kristen says, love my mug, drinking out of it every day. Well, normally I do, but I haven't got a hot drink at the moment. I've got a cool drink, and I'll show you how lovely it is. So this has been designed from a rose in the Chateau grounds, and look at this. So I'll put the top camera on. Yeah, I think the better on the top camera. Yeah, that doesn't do it justice. Let's show you on the top camera. So if you would like one, we have them back in stock. A CCW 41. Look how gorgeous that is. So remember, all the proceeds that if you order anything from the Chateau Chomet website, goes to the Chateau. So this is Chateau Chomet mug now back in stock. Now the other thing that we have back in stock, it is CCW 36. It's a Chateau Chomet mouse mat. We sold out of them last month, but I'm very excited to let you know they are now back in stock. And it can be used as a mouse mat, or it can be used as a stamping mat. And honestly, and you can even use it for scoring as well by turning it over. CCW, there it is. We zoom in a little bit, you'll be able to see it better. It is the mouse mat, CCW 36. The rose would look gorgeous on glass, yes. I just need time. I've got so many ideas, Shazda. I totally agree with you. Hi, Carol. Thank you for joining us. So this is CCW36. It's the Chateau Chomet mouse mat, now back in stock, everybody. So talking about something that is brand new in stock, everybody. Do you remember that sunflower field? Okay, let's put up that picture of the sunflower field. So this inspired me to bring out a brand new collection. This will be in stock next week as a physical and also as a download. Christian's put, I use my Chateau mouse mat too. Brilliant. Do you remember this? So not all the sunflowers out yet, but because the weather's warm, these will be out in the next couple of weeks. They'll be full out. However, we have a new product. So a lot of you have been asking me if I would do any more junk journals. CCW 81. Sunflower Cottage Junk Journal Kit or download, everybody. Let me show you what you're going to get. I'm very excited about this. So this has been inspired by the sunflower fields that I have around the village. Absolutely gorgeous. We'll zoom in so you can see what you're going to get. So you are going to get 108 elements, okay? And that may be so many elements on a sheet as well, but you will be getting 20, for a pre-printed kit, you'll be getting 26, I think it is, sheets. And you are getting the components. You're going to get some ribbon in there, twine, some extra bits in there. And obviously some of you have done, some of you did the Hortensia journal last week, okay? And look at this, you have been, if you look at this, you can see that you have got so much on here. CCW 81, and it's a Sunflower Cottage Junk Journal Kit or download. Got a message from Shadia. Debbie, how do you think of collaborating with Highlight? I'm actually going to be working with Highlight. I'm on Highlight Crafts next week, Shadia. But we'll be doing loads of things in the future. Can we zoom into those a little bit more, please? So these are some of the toppers that you can see. CCW, so you've got that hint of obviously the sunflower fields. Dream big, work hard, stay kind. Isn't that lovely? Look at the download, if you want the download as well. So they're set up like we did on this one. So you'll be able to use it for anything you want. If you want to create cards with it, you can, but it's been designed for Sunflower Cottage Junk journal. So that means you'll have the sheets in it, you'll have the elements that you can create with it. Hi, who is MED joined us. I've also got Caroline going for this. Karen says, Mamma mia, Debbie, what are you doing with this? Really beautiful. These are the Chateau Chomet collection, Carmen. We only do one of these shows once a month, okay? Remember, it is all been designed, all the proceeds go towards the chateau. So if you're loving what you're seeing, brilliant. So just to repeat, the actual download is in the back end of next week. The actual printed kit comes also with accessories. We've done it for $12.99, so you get all the little bits that you can put in, keys and things like that, and ribbons. So can we put that front one on, Dave, for me, please? They will come in the week after. CCW81, the other sheet, the first sheet, please. And you can see the feel of this collection. We'll zoom in. So although you have blue in here, you also have a lot of green. And the sunflowers, and I've had to put butterflies in here as well. It is adventures are the best way to learn. Yep, definitely. And you've got the toppers in there. Obviously, you can mix and match with it. There's so much on here. Shadir says, Debbie, Lord, what you're doing is right. I need the sunflower kit. Well, I'm so glad you're loving this. Anna says, I'm loving what I'm seeing. Brilliant. So we are now going to be doing more junk journals. However, remember, there's just one of me. So I'm the one that's designing all these with the help of my team. So this one we are bringing out. We're going to try and maybe bring out once a month. At the moment, obviously, last month, we brought out the Hortensia. Or I should say this month. Get the right week. Yep. This month, July. So August, because the sunflower fields are everywhere, we're bringing this out. And of course, people have been asking me if I would do physical kits. So the answer is yes. And then what I will be doing on a separate note, we will be doing projects, and we'll be doing different things that you can join us. But this is a kit, everybody. It's a junk journal kit for only $12.99. You will have 180 elements, and that means that on a sheet you may have 20 elements, but across them all you'll have different ones, and of course they come with a forever code as well. Susan says, hi Debbie and Deb and fellow crafters, we'll have to watch and catch up after the show what I've missed. Yes, see what I've been up to at the chateau, Susan, but thank you for joining. If I haven't said hi to you, let me know. So remember, you are going to be able to create an A5 journal with that, or any size you want, because you will have, obviously this is the Hortensia, you will have different elements on here. You can do pockets. There'll be all kinds of things that you'll be able to create. And that is CCW81, $12.99. Now, the physical kits are limited because I can only get so many of the components. So make sure if you want this kit, go for it, because this kit would normally be $19.99, everybody. So go for it and make sure you put your request in and it'll be allocated to you. Cameron's put all your collections are very beautiful. Thank you. That means I'm doing something right, everybody. Right, everybody. So that is something that I wanted to actually share with you. Now, last weekend I was on Hobby Maker and we launched the Gilded Christmas, okay? So I need to, I've got it on today's show. So if you've already bought it, which is brilliant, but I put the multi-buy back on here, which is CCW82. I've got some amazing samples to share with you. And also to remind people, if anybody has got the actual workshop, that's on next week. But we'll talk about that in a second. Let me show you the image. So the multi-buy would normally cost you $57.97, okay? And look, if we zoom in, you'll be able to see everything. If we zoom right in, you can see that you are getting a physical kit of 16 toppers. Look at all those gorgeous toppers. Then you've got those gorgeous backing papers. And then we've also thrown in, everybody, okay, we go down the bottom there, we have thrown in the inserts and envelopes on here, okay. And if I show you some of these gorgeous samples that have been done by the team, you're going to know why you've fallen in love with this collection. Some of you have already bought issue 77 and will recognize some of the samples. Mix and match them with your elements. If you've got any of the dies, you can put them on the dies. Look at the variety of designs that you're going to get. How cute are these? If you've got any of my swirl dies, mix them in. Okay. Add a little bit of lace. This is one of the projects that I did, and you can see how gorgeous it is. You can decoupage the elements, cut them out, the backing papers, okay. Create 3D like this, so you can see that you can mix them in with the different elements. Or how about creating a canvas? Look at that. Look at that. So you've got all this that you can actually create with this collection. So we put this back on. CCW82 is the Gilded Christmas Blender. And that is $22.99 for the multi-buy, or if you want the download, it is $17.99. And you're getting all those four. Okay, you're getting the physical kit of the toppers and the backing papers, and then you've got the envelopes and the inserts all. So for the download, to get all those four for $17.99, that is an amazing price, everybody. Really, really beautiful. So this is CCW82. Now, a lot of you have already got this. However, some of you may not be aware that we have the actual workshop next week. So next Wednesday, so I'm having the cutoff point is going to be Monday. So CCW75 is the Gilded Christmas Splendor Workshop, printed or digital. Now the printed kit is going out. Some of them have already gone out, but the rest will be going out on Monday, and there'll be guests so you can get them by Wednesday. So that is your cutoff point. So if you've missed it, CCW75, we'll put that on. You can order it today. And the download is $5.99. The physical kit is $7.99. And we're going to do two projects. Mayor said, Debbie, remind me, Digital Christmas hasn't been sent out yet. Is that right? As far as I'm concerned, Mayor, they all have. Okay? I will double check. Vanessa's put, these are beautiful. I have this kit, but I haven't worked with it yet. So many on here, everybody. So, if you want to take part in the workshop, and of course, if you're not free on Wednesday, don't forget, with the workshops, you can watch back anytime. They're on YouTube. We've done it that way because we've had so many issues on Facebook, everybody. So our individual classes are on YouTube, which means you get the link. You can watch it anytime. You can watch it on your computer, your phone, on TV, and you can join me live if you want to. CCW75, the workshop is happening on the 29th. Now, if you want the physical kit, it's $7.99, and you will have to order it and pay for it by Monday, because then it will be sent out. If you don't pay by Monday, by 10 o'clock on Monday, it won't go out that day, but you will still get an email with the links and the download on, and then you'll get your physical kit after the fact. But if you want it as a download, it is only $5.99, and put CCW75D. No problem, Carolyn. I will make sure that if you haven't got it, I'll send you an email invoice. You won't pay for it twice. Hi, Teresa. Let me just write Mayor's down before I forget. I will double check that tomorrow, Mayor. Okay. Teresa's put, hi everybody, late tonight, but watching on YouTube. Hope everybody's well. I'm just coming out of a really bad migraine. Whoa, bless you. We'll watch on Catchup. Loving the Sunflower Junk Journal and Snowman Top. That's brilliant. Well, there's some more new items coming up, so bear with us. So, sorry, I can't do the workshop on the 29th. The 20th is our 25th wedding anniversary, and we'll be at Universal Studios at Epic Universe next week. So excited. Well, that's totally fine, Dawn. But remember, you can watch this back anytime, so you can still order it and you can watch it when you come back. Right. So I have a message from somebody. So Tracy said, is there any chance you can do some artwork, PNG or JPEG, that would work on my craft studio with highlight crafts? I would happily pay £20 or more for the chance to design with. And then Karen has put, Tracy, you can change the PDF to JPEG in PDF Gear. That is free download and very easy. There you go. And you, Karen, Tracy, I do know that a lot of people use Minecraft Studio and use the PDFs. So at the moment, we do PDFs and JPEGs and some of the other collections. But Karen's just told you how to do it. So that's brilliant. Okay, everybody. Hi, Julie. I'm probably at the end. You're not. We are middle is where we are with everything. Now, if you haven't said hi, say again. We are going to go. Carol says, is it possible to buy the insert envelopes on their own, as I've just bought the papers and toppers already? Oh, actually, they have that code. Have you still got CCW 73 by any chance? Yes is the answer, Carol. Okay, don't need a picture. CCW 73. If you just want the inserts, they are $7.99. Okay, for the inserts and envelopes. Carol, we do have them in stock at the moment. No problem, Caroline. You can have the download for 75D. That's fine. Actually, yes. So, thank you, Tina and Harry, for reminding me. Okay, we have. There is an email going out to everybody that there has been an issue with the workshop that is meant to be on tomorrow. Sorry, I should have mentioned that at the top of the hour. So we have Yuletide Christmas, Art Deco Yuletide Christmas. It is meant to be on tomorrow, everybody. However, we've had to change it. I think last week I told you that we had issues with our printers. Unfortunately, going into administration, we had to change printers. But what's happened, it's caused a little bit of chaos with our orders, in the fact that there's been some delay and there has been some issues. So there is an email going out, everybody, to say that I have moved the Yuletide Christmas. Dave, could you just pass me? I can't remember what date I said it was going to be moved to. There is an email going out. Can you see is there a, underneath that sheet? No. There should be that there. I know, I need to redo it. My diary sheet. So we have moved that, okay, to the 17th of August, okay? So everybody, let me just make sure I'll do that first thing in the morning. So I'm really sorry, but the reason we've done that is lots of you have bought the printed kit. And I don't want people to miss out because they don't print off. So we've had to move it. And I've been told that all the kits will be in by the back end of next week, which means that they'll all go out. And then you'll have a week's grace to get everything ready for the workshop, because I'll be actually in the UK, which is why we've had to make it the 17th for Yuletide. So thank you, Tina and Harry. Honestly, my mind is trying to remember everything at the moment. Okay, so essentially when it comes to the Yuletide Art Deco workshop, it's still going ahead. We've just had to move it to make sure that everybody gets their kits, because we've had issues with our printers. It has been a really crazy fortnight at the moment. Alison's put, loving the Christmas magazine, so much in it to craft with, beautiful images, brilliant. And she's put sunflowers, my dad did love them, to grow them. Would be nice to put memories in since he passed away. I'm so sorry about that. Every time I see a sunflower, I remember our dad. It'd be amazing if you did a memory book in that collection. I'm actually turning it into a gardening book myself, because I'm trying to learn to garden. Right, okay, so that was Carol. If you want to order that, don't forget to put CCW73. If you want the physical kit, or if you want the download, it's CCW73D. Okay, so you know the difference, because you were asking if we had any gilded Christmas inserts and envelopes. So there's the price if you want those. Okay, Dawn's put, I'm glad it's being moved. Was going to be hard tomorrow. I'm packing. There you go. Well, a letter will be going out first thing in the morning. I've actually put an asterisk to make sure, I'm doing it now, asterisk, to make sure it goes out as soon as possible. Okay, so everybody, we need, and then I'm going to do a demo. The next item, so a lot of you have ordered this already, and it's already been shipped out, and the download, CCW83. Love this. A lot of you have been going crazy about my new shape cards. You can see some behind me. We've done all kinds of shape card, and this one, CCW, and it is 83, is the Nativity Story shape card kit. $8.99, and it is amazing. Let me just show you where we are. Zoom in, so you get the sheets like this to create. So we zoom right in so you can see them. So with this whole collection, everybody, you get a variety. It's the Nativity Story. So you've got, there you go, Mary and Joseph walking on the road to Bethlehem, and then you can see the story of the angel. You've got, if you scroll down, you've got the three kings. So you've got on there all the stories. So you are getting all these ready to do. And this is, if you have a look at this, is CCW83, and it's the Nativity Story, available as a pre-printed kit for only $8.99. Or if you get the download, it is only $7.99. It's CCW83D. It also comes with free envelopes, everybody, and you've got some little insert toppers that you can put that's on the sheet as well. Patricia said, the set is stunning. I have received mine today. Absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? CCW83D. Now, I'll come back to this, but we need another drum roll, please, for the next item. So that means, I'll put the front camera on, there's something really exciting is happening. So this is, because we only do a Chateau Chomet show once a month. So some of these are coming in at the back end of next week. So it's to show you that we have CCW84, and it's a multi-buy. Because people have been asking me for not just shape cards, they wanted me to do card making kits. So what we've done is, we have a mashup of a nativity and angel card making multi-buy. You are getting both kits for $17.99 instead of $25.99. Or if you want the download, it's $16.99. So let me show you some of the new imagery from the card making kit. So there's an angel one. We'll zoom in. So we've got some new angel toppers coming as well. So these are our Christmas nativity and angel card making kit. CCW84, remember these are pre-order. We've also got some other sheets to show you. Absolutely gorgeous, everybody. And of course, if you want them just a nativity set or just an angel set, you can. Bear with me, we have those codes coming up. We'll zoom into that one. So you can see the toppers, you'll have backing papers, you'll have ribbon strips, you'll have sentiments. So you will be able to create different shape cards. And of course, this has a feel of the vintage of age gone by. And it doesn't stop there. I think we have another sheet. CCW84 is the multi-buy, everybody. If you want to create cards that aren't just shapes, there is another image, CCW84. Zoom in so you can see that you've got design sheets, you've got toppers, you've got some decoupage in there as well, and some beautiful backing papers. So the idea behind this is you can decide if you want to have the multi-buy, which is two kits together. One of them is Nativity, the other one's Christmas Angels, or if you want them separate. So the CCW84 is the multi-buy. However, if you just want the Nativity kit, it's CCW85, everybody. Yes, everybody's loving the nativity. Yep, CCW84 is the multi-buy, everybody. We're going to have the individual on in a second, everybody. CCW85 is just the individual kit for nativity. There you go. So if you want the nativity, it is $12.99, and that's at 8.5. Okay. And of course, if you want it as a download, it is CCW85D. So that will be the card making kit for the nativity. And of course, you can see one of the toppers there. This is due to come in at the end of next week. If you would like it to have it as just the Christmas Angels, it's CCW86, and that is the Christmas Angels kit. But the best price really is the multi-buy, but I'll show you that code if you just want the Angel kit or download. It is CCW86, and you've got $12.99 for it, and we've got a picture of what it will, there you go, some of the toppers there, so you can get the idea of the new gorgeous Angels. Or if you want the multi-buy, which I think is the best price, everybody, let me put that back on, and that is CCW84, and that is the multi-buy. So instead of spending $12.99 for each card making kit, you get both kits for $17.99, and the download, you are getting both kits for $16.99. Right, okay, so I've got a message that I've missed, and then I'm going to do a demo. Let me just answer a couple of questions. So Karen says, Debbie, I missed the utensil workshop, but is it possible to buy it to watch to make the journal? Is the journal available to download? There is, you can get it. I think Zoe has one physical kit left, if anybody wants the Hortensia physical kit. But of course, it's also available to download. I don't know if you've got that code, Dave, for the Hortensia junk journal. Dave's going to look for the code, so if anybody wants it, of course, Karen, you can. And sorry, I missed the message. And you can watch it anytime, and because it's there to create. I show you how to create a no-sew journal. Basically, it's so easy. This is done with no sewing, and you create a mini book, and you can create any size you can, and it's a no-sew. So if you want to know how to do that, we'll bring that up. Hi Deborah, yes, of course you can have that item. Yes, of course, Pauline, you can have that, no problem. Dave is finding it. Karen, don't worry, you've got that, no problem. We're going to bring that up, and then I'm going to do a quick demo, because look at the time, everybody. I don't know where today has gone. Of course, any other messages, if I've missed anything, please pop it in. Don't forget, if you just joined us, if you would like to win something, we're going to do a giveaway tonight. Put the word win. Oh, by the way, there's the code, Karen, for you. It is FB4176, $12.99 for the Hortensia physical kit. The workshop was on last week, but you can watch it anytime, and obviously the download is only $7.99, and they're on the Chateau Chomet. Yes, of course. Hi Jackie, of course you can. If you want it as a physical kit, it's FB4176. If you want it as a download, can you please pop it on? Somebody's put, do my ears deceive me, or do I hear a doggy barking? Yes, it's not my doggy. The windows are open, which means that mind Dave to close them. And that's why you could hear there was a dog outside barking. I think it's down by the neighbours. I don't know. Can I also order? Which one? You need to put the codes on, okay? So Anna and Jackie, can you put which code you would like? You can order whichever one you want, but you need to put the codes on so I know which one you are on about. If you want the Hortensia FB4176, I might have one or two kits left of the physical, but I know there's only about 2 left of the physical kit. The download, of course, is FB4176, and you put a D on the end, and you get the link and the papers. Okay, obviously for the actual physical, you also get the physical papers and you get the elements as well. Hopefully that makes sense, everybody. Right, let's do a little demo. Yes, Elizabeth, you can have that one. I am going to show you, we're going to put up, we're going to do a demo. Deb, can you put on CCW83? Love this kit. So as you can see, look how easy it is to do. So you just cut out, these are the shape ones, these are nativity ones. And I've designed them so they're easy. So although there's like, you got an edge round it, you just go round it really quickly, everybody. You don't have to be exact. Now, while I'm demonstrating, if anybody would like a gift, please could I have a gift, please, Debbie? And if you'd like to enter our like and share, it is whether you like decoupage. Let me know. We are giving away 2 gift vouchers as well. So you need to like and share. If you'd like to like and share the page on Facebook and YouTube, we are going to be picking 2 winners very soon if you haven't already liked and shared the page. And let me know whether you like decoupage. So as you can see, look how easy it is. So there's my shape card. Now, these are straight. So that's the design because that's how they are, everybody. So all you do with these, some of them are the same pattern and some of them haven't. This particular one isn't. I've done this deliberately. So all you need to do is cut round the outside and go to the bottom straight line. Look at this. Diane said, I thought the dog was here. My dog has been running around looking for it. That is funny. I think that's hilarious. And Chris has said the same. What have you said, Chris? Everybody's putting, I want a free gift. Let me just see what you put. Chris said, I thought I was going nuts. I could hear the dog barking and I have earphones on and I know you don't have a dog yet. Yeah, no, we had the window open, everybody. It's been very warm, so the windows have been opened and we forgot to close them, but that is so funny. Okay, so all you need to do, this is how to do shape cards. With any of the shape cards, we've done it so it fits the back. Can you see that fits the back? It lines up to the back of that. And all you do with these is choose your sentiment. So you can have, oh holy night, I'm going to have just a very quick one. And you can decorate them. I just want to show you how easy it is to put together the shape cards. Some of you got the Christmas Town collection, or some of you bought the Christmas Town full kit, and some of you may have seen it in our gorgeous issue 77. And all you do on these ones is you use your paper trimmer. Let me just put this here. So if you haven't got this collection, we'll bring the image up in a second. So you just score because you've got broken lines there, and that creates a tab. And then all you do is reinforce that line. This is what opens it. And I need some glue. And then you put this on here. Okay. Right. Wait a minute. Pauline's put, thank goodness you're only company owner to offer downloads, especially if the physical kits are sold out, which is a good thing. I can't be the only company that offers it, but thank you for that. The Christmas Town is fantastic. This looks just as lovely, Dawn says. So what you do is you line them up like so. And the idea, everybody, is that it stands like this, like so. And then what you do is this goes on here. And you can have it wherever you want. I'm going to have it on this side. And I've just done it very quickly, everybody. Okay, I've just printed it on a matte card. You can print it on a gloss card if you want to. Okay, so I have a message from Debbie. You had, gift please, Debbie. You never cease to amaze me with your hectic life. All the new Chateau updates are wonderful. You inspire us all so many ways. Thank you. Well, thank you for that lovely post. I do try my hardest, everybody. It is literally crazy at the moment. And then I need a pricking tool, which I'm trying to find what I've done with it. Aha, let's try that one. It's fallen on the floor. So just very quickly, the idea is the shape. And then this goes here. And of course, it creates a quick card. That's how easy it is to do the shape cards. You then have lots of different elements for you to add, everybody. So let me just put that full kit on so you can see it. CCW83. We'll zoom in a little bit and you'll be able to see that you have got that. Isn't that gorgeous, everybody? So that is CCW83, so you can see you will have an overhang. So for anybody who didn't see the towns, let me just show you. So look, you have an overhang, whoops, with them. They're designed, so these are the new ones, okay, like so. So you've got the little stand, that will stand up. And they are exactly, everybody, like these ones, because you will overhang them. So if you can have a look and see, and you have that option that you can just line it up so you can see how it goes. They're the other ones that we have done. And they are the new shape cards. Okay, so we'll put the front camera on and we're going to pick some winners and answer a couple of questions. Got the Christmas town this morning, but my printer's been misbehaving. So after the show, I'm going to have a strong word with it. Well, you know you're going to love it. Honestly, you are going to make it easier. Okay, I have never known anybody as busy as you. It's a wonder you have time to make cards at all. I have an amazing team. I haven't got all the cards that I've been showing you. I haven't done them. I have to say thank you to Lois, Jeanette, Nicola, Nikki, Heather, also Sharon, and there's Kimberly as well. Bella's done some in the past as well. Without them, I wouldn't have been able to do what I can do. It is crazy, and my life is not slowing down, everybody. But thank you for your support. Dawn says, I'm going to make the nativity journal with a shaped card kit and send to my grandchildren with pictures. Oh, that sounds lovely. So everybody, so for anybody that has ordered, what item, I think we need to put the toppers on. If you missed the snowman, CCW79, and then we'll recap and then we'll pick some winners, and I've got some giveaways and I've got some also a treasure hunt to give everybody. Just because it's a Chateau Chomet show doesn't mean that you do not get a treasure hunt this week. Right, everybody, so we'll show you the Christmas, new Merry Christmas, or should say Merry Snowman Christmas toppers, which is CCW79. Let me show you the main image if you missed it. Oh my goodness, these are amazing. So these are coming at the end of next week, everybody. And look at that. The Merry Snowman topper kit. 16 toppers with gorgeous designs. Really fun for you to enjoy. We need to show the one with the snowman falling down. Everybody likes it. And it is CC. I'm just laughing because Christine's put, myself and Sharon will be over for the library. Okay, I need to get the sheets ready. CCW79, there's one of the sheets that you're going to get. This is the topper kit, the Merry Snowman Christmas topper kit. Right, so if anybody's ordered this one or any of the other brand new items, thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. Tonight's show has been about the chateau. A lot of you know that Dave and I have moved over to France with an aim of renovating this gorgeous chateau, abandoned chateau. I don't know, we don't know how long, we don't know the full history of it. We think it's about 8-10 years that it's been abandoned. And we have got so many rooms to go through, and we're doing them up with the aim to do arts and crafts event. We've already started holding events live, as in real person, you know what I mean, it's a long day, and also online. But there's so much work to do. So we do Chateau Chomet shows once a month, and all the proceeds go towards renovating the chateau. That's why there's a lot of new items on tonight's show, because we only do a Chateau Chomet once a month, and we give you an update of what we're doing in the chateau and show you pictures and the brand new products. Okay, so that is for the next, what's happening over the next month. If you've ordered tonight, thank you guys, honestly, it means so much. And also, you are now part of our journey as we bring this amazing, beautiful building back to life. I only just wish I could clone me, because I've got so many ideas. If you've ordered tonight, thank you. Now, you'll be actually getting an email invoice tomorrow. I'll be processing the show tomorrow morning, and we're sending out email invoices all day. Because I know some of you haven't got some on Tuesday. So if you've ordered something on Tuesday and haven't got your email invoice, we'll be sending it together. Okay, so you'll get free postage, as in you only pay one postage, you won't get charged 2 postage. Now, when you get your email invoice, you need to click on it and pay by debit card, credit card, and PayPal. If this is the first time you've ordered this way through our website, through our live show, because we are live across three different platforms, on Creating Our Dream Chateau and also on Debbi More Designs, make sure you private message me your email address and your postal address. Once I have those, I can send you an email invoice with the items. Now remember, a lot of the items, the newest ones, are not out until the back end of next week or the following week. Okay, there will be a date on the pre-order. There is some items that are already in stock, okay, but the products will all be going on the website by 10 o'clock tomorrow, okay, because there is so much to do. We haven't actually loaded everything up. When you actually click on your email invoice, you'll be able to see what you've ordered. You can pay by debit card, credit card, and PayPal, and even with PayPal interest free over 3 installments. The website is chateauchomet.com. And if you haven't got your email invoice within a couple of days, please make sure you check your spam folder, and if it's not there, contact the office. You can contact the office on 07553 457 168. You can send us an email at info@chateauchomet.com, or you can send us an email at info@debbimoredesigns.com. You can even private message me at Creating Our Dream Chateau or at Debbi More Designs. Now at the moment, I'm doing all that because Jessica is on holiday for a fortnight. So I'm looking after every area. I'm even having the phones. The phones are being transferred to my UK phone. So don't panic if you ring in the office in the UK. You won't be charged French rates at all, because it's transferred to me while Jessica is on holiday, and Zoe's so busy packing all the orders. So I think that's all the T's and C's. Now, if there's anything that I haven't read out or you're waiting to hear, can you please send a message, okay? Because what will happen is I will only get the codes in here, and if you've actually entered, now while I'm talking, if you want a treasure tonight, put the word treasure while I'm going through everything. If you would like some treasure, please pop it in there. Now remember, if you haven't had an answer for anything that you put in there and I've missed it because we're across 3 different platforms, I'm sorry about that. Send me a message and I will catch up. At the moment, I probably have something like 200 messages across all platforms, maybe a bit more actually, and Messenger. I'm going as quickly as I can. But tomorrow I'll be spending my time making sure all the invoices are out first before I'll deal with any messages. Of course, I will be emailing. I've lost my notebook. Where did it go? I have a notebook under here. I will be emailing everybody about the change of date with the Yuletide, Art Deco Yuletide. Aha, there it is. So I've got it here. So I will be emailing everybody tomorrow to say that the date has changed for the Art Deco Yuletide workshop to the 17th of August. Unfortunately, due to our printer, going into administration as getting a new printers, it's caused a little bit of a disruption and some issues. So ensure that everybody can actually join us, okay? We are making sure that you get the actual kit before you do the workshop, which is why we're changing it. So that will be going out tomorrow, and I think that's it. There's so many of you are putting the messages on, so thank you everybody. Before I go, we are going to pick a winner. I need to give you some treasure, I need to give you some giveaways, and then breathe. So we'll have a drum roll, please. So the winners for tonight's show for the giveaways. Now remember, these are going to be coming from the Chateau Chomet. So this is the first time we've done gift vouchers. And there is 2 winners. From Facebook, it's Christine Jamel. And from YouTube, it's Dawn Mayo. Congratulations, the pair of you. Now, please bear with us, okay? Please, can you send me, even though I know the pair of you, please send me your contact details. And we'll be processing this out at the end of next week. Okay, so we'll send you your voucher code for your £10 off, which is very, very exciting. And then, of course, okay, everybody deserves a little bit of treasure. I can see loads of you put some treasure in, so thank you ever so much. And hopefully you have given some likes as well. You need to remember 2 things. Of course, that gorgeous sunflower kit inspiration, so that's the discount code sunflower 26, everybody. The treasure hunt is a surprise code, and also you need to nip over to Debbi More Design. So you need to remember 2 things, everybody: the 23rd of July and the word sunflower 26. They're our discount code, and on that you will be getting. You need to nip over to Debbi More Designs. You're all automatically part of my crafting family, okay, even if this is your first time. So you need to remember to go into the members section. So you go into products, then printable downloads, then the members download. And in there will be a kit. I'm not telling you what it is. It'll be a surprise. You find the kit that has today's date on, which is the 23rd of July. And also then you put the code sunflower 26 on the left hand side and it'll go free. There is a catch, everybody. Please make something with it. Make a card for your neighbour, key worker, make cards for charity. Pass on the creativity. If we all did our little bit, the world would be a kinder and nicer place. And it's just to say thank you for your continued support, because without you, I wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be here. So thank you for that. And that's why we're spoiling you. And it was inspired by my grandfather, who used to do treasure hunts for me. The other thing that Wendy has just reminded me, there will be an email going out tomorrow about chapter 10. So next week we have 2 workshops going on. On Monday we have chapter 10 workshop, template workshop party, chapter 10. If you haven't got that, it's £5. Put the word chapter 10 in the comments and I'll send you an email invoice. And then on Wednesday, we have got the Gilded Christmas Splendor workshop. And a lot of you have ordered that already. If you haven't, you'll have to watch the show back. That will be going out on Monday if anybody's just ordered the printed kit, and of course the download will be going out with a link with everybody. So Wendy, thank you ever so much for reminding me about that. Okay, Debbie for Prime Minister. What, Mayor? No, I could not do that job at all, okay, definitely. Now, some of you, by the way, may have ordered chapter 10 already. Check your spam folder because it would come from Chateau Chomet. Okay, but I'll add that in again. Okay, right. Let me just then, I think that's everything. One last thing is the giveaways. Check also in Debbi More Designs over the weekend, everybody, because if you go into offer the week, go into products, everybody. And then you can go all the way down. I go off of the week, click on that, click on live promotion. And if you go in there, as you can see, there's loads in there. I am updating that very, very soon. So if you haven't got your freebies from there, get them. And there'll be some more freebies loaded up. I'm sorry, everybody. There's loads of messages that I haven't been able to read out. So thank you very much for joining me. I'm going to go and have some dinner now. It is, believe it or not, it is 20 to 9 here. No, it's not.
20 to 10.
It's 20 to 10 here in France, and I've been talking too much. Dave's just told me. So I'm going to go and have some dinner. But I'm going to sign off to say thank you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your orders. Keep an eye out tomorrow for your email invoice, and don't forget, especially if you've ordered the workshop, to pay for it as soon as possible so we can send out that workshop information for anybody joining us on Monday or Wednesday. If you have any questions or queries, I'll try to catch them up tomorrow, but it probably will be on Monday. If it's urgent, you could put in the actual info you could put in the title very urgent, and I'll try and get that first. But for now, I'm going to say have an amazing weekend. Keep an eye out on the newsletter and Facebook for loads of things happening. Don't forget your treasure hunt that will go live from 1 o'clock tomorrow. And I look forward to seeing you here again at Chateau Chomet Studios for some more fun with Debbi Moore Designs and Chateau Chomet. Bye bye for now. Have a fabulous weekend and God bless you all.